Welcome back.
Come.
Yep, come. That's what we're starting on. Welcome back. First word is come.
Come.
Woo, come.
I was saying welcome.
Oh, okay. I started it late. That's the issue. The
Yeah,
well
yeah.
came before I started. Yeah. Jeez.
I understand. I'm looking at feathered dragons right now, and that shit's sweet.
Hell yeah, it is.
Nice.
I can open the chat and show the recording, the pictures that you guys post in the game room live chat. That's really cool.
As long as you're not showing them the Arby's meat and 3 box.
That's our secret.
Yeah, they can't know about that, actually. It's proprietary knowledge.
So we're standing in front of the oh shoot dang. What was her name? Sylvis? Sylvan?
Selene.
Selene. We're standing in front of Selene's booth. Is she already there or is she like do I have to like go inside? Like what's the situation?
She's standing there picking her nails with a very small dagger, and her table is set up with just a random array of common items, which you can, I guess, choose to shop for if you would like to. But also, she's just like 2 feet away from you, standing there.
Is this where do we get our birthday presents? Did we just have those when we showed up to the adventure, or is that like
I was going to make that completely up to you. Some of the things I gave you guys with the intention that maybe you could have accrued it at some point in your life prior to becoming part of this team, and it's just something about your life that you have, or it was given to you by somebody. Or you can choose to find it and purchase it, and then I won't make you
say I
spend real money.
purchased it with the other stuff I found
Okay.
at
Yeah.
this place,
Okay. Perfect.
and I am spending money for it, but it's not that much. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Bloop
But
a boobie.
how you guys just have those whenever you decide that you have them. That is that
I've
dealio.
had mine.
You've had yours.
How I'm gonna. Yep. It was a
I'd
gift
like to
from a
say that
woman.
I probably bought mine while I was here. Maybe she has it, but I want to let. I guess I should talk to her though, because I'm kind of the one spearheading this whole thing a little bit.
You can, Carl can, anybody else can, anybody who wants to could. You guys could even tag team this interaction if you really felt like you needed to. But you haven't even introduced yourself. Does anybody want to talk to this lady before Alex jumps in? He feels like he's talking a lot.
Seamus is kind of approaches the stall with him, but he's letting Vitzal take the lead.
All right, go ahead, dear.
Okay, well then take the lead. I shall. Um, 1 second. How do I?
Live
Selene.
without.
He said, "How do I talk to someone?"
How do I speak to a woman?
Listen. Uh, Hi, Selene. We're it's so hard sometimes.
Uh, I'll just say, Elias kind of like pushes around you and puts his hand out and greets. Is it, Celine, I'm Elias. I believe we spoke to each other.
Oh, yeah. You're that pretty fairy boy I talked to on the phone. You coming to help me out with my problem?
Yeah. Well, that's what I kind of promised to do, huh?
Well, I didn't know you would be coming in person. I thought you were just going to send a team. I didn't know you guys were actually involved in fixing stuff.
That's what we're here to start doing. We want to make sure that our community make sure everybody knows that like they matter, and if they need help, we're here.
Well, that's real generous of you. You got a big heart for somebody who's down here so low to the ground. Not very common.
What
Are
can we
all of
do for
you
you?
all of you are with him?
Yes, we're all with him. We're all working together. We heard that there was a problem with the shipment of skeleton keys.
Oh, well, just yell it to the whole center, why don't you? I'm pretty sure every table within 20 yards heard you say that, and now everyone's gonna go looking for it. Yeah, it got lost. Sorry, I'm just fucking mad about it. So, somewhere between here and my original stock house all the way over in Halloran, there was something got a little fuckety. I sent my most trusted people. I heard from none of them for hours. And then the shipment never showed up. I got people that I owe money to that I promised these things. And I realize that ultimately that is my problem. But I can't leave here and I'm only one person. So I'm gonna what do you guys want? What do I have to give you to make you go do this right now?
Preferably information. And I mean, I think these guys expect to get paid.
Like with credits?
I like credits.
Uh,
I like magic items or source. Do you have source?
Who do you fucking No, I don't have source.
Well, shit, you can't blame a guy for asking.
You're gonna have to dig a lot deeper to find somebody who's willing to sell you that. That is not in my expertise. I'm looking to keep all my limbs attached to my body, thank you. I can offer you a little bit of money, okay? How does 600 each sound for just getting this done for me? Is that enough?
That's perfectly fine. I just this is a dangerous kind of like situation. It seems like people stealing very important items. I didn't mean to shout it out, but yeah, if you, I'd take in-store credit if that's worth more. But just we just need the basic amount of information where it was last seen or tracked. If there's anybody that might be out to harm your reputation or hurt you. Just anybody that is rubbing you the wrong way. We just need to be able to gather information from you.
It's equally as plausible that something random happened to them along their path, as well as somebody trying to sabotage me. I live in a business where everybody's trying to get what I have and everybody's trying to sell it at a better price than me to get more credits. We all want money. So I could give you a list 9 ledgers long about people that would rather take my money from me, which is why I sent a group of 12 people to bring this over. 12 people for one shipment. This is a big fucking deal. And I heard from none of them. So, I mean, I don't think it's that random. So you might be looking for a fight when you get there or when you find whatever's left.
Can
Understood.
we have all their names and addresses, please, just for like research?
You're rubbing me the wrong way
What?
immediately. What a fucking
I,
weird
I
thing to
think
say.
Elias
Is
just turns
sitting
around and
on
like looks like, what the fuck did you just say?
Aelith is sitting on Nyla's horns, currently braiding her hair, as she just shouts this over.
Absolutely the fuck not. Tell me where you live right now.
I
Yeah,
live right near
exactly.
Trixie's, and then I give
Don't,
you my
don't,
full
don't.
address.
No, no. The whole time, everyone is just trying to stop her from talking.
I'm laughing. Mungus is laughing.
All right. Here is the exact path that they were looking to travel. You can hit these points and tell me what you find. So the starting point was going to be over actually by Trixie's. There's there's a little shopping center. This shipment was supposed to go in through the train from another area and it was supposed to land in the bottom basement of that shopping center. It's if you're me and you're looking at the map, it's triangulated between numbers 15, 28, and 20. She's talking about a place that's really close to where Seamus lives and a place that's really close to where Amy lives.
That little marked star thing.
Yeah, it's like a little hot pink star between 15 and 20. And it was supposed to hit inside at the Gilded Goose Hotel. There was another contact that was supposed to count everything and mark it, which is in the middle of Zephys at the bottom, number 27. It's green. and then eventually it was going to make its way across to number 22, the Square Lady, which is where we are now. So there's the starting point, the midway point, and the ending point. There's many different transit paths you could take. That's I think we decided that's maybe like 80 miles or some shit that you'd have to travel looking for this thing. But hopefully you find clues that make that not an 80-mile straight trip for some reason.
It started by 20, went to 27, went supposed to go to 22.
Yep, just straight and
Okay.
yeah.
Pretty much straight line.
Yeah.
That's a pretty large area.
Celine, you can keep my share. Think of it as promotional cost, and just make sure you spread the word. Okay, we are all here to help people. Some of these have costs, but we will start on this right away.
Yes, we will. I don't know about the rest of you. If any of you need anything down here, anybody you want to talk to, but I'd like to get out.
Can
Just
you roll me just really quick? Can you do like a charisma charm situation for me to see if she tells you any lucrative information besides the basics? Yeah, you were the one talking to her. You or Elias.
I can roll something. We'll roll a little
Yeah, you
something
haven't
something.
rolled yet, so if you want to. Can you give me
Yeah,
two
let me.
d12 with your I think it's charm?
And charm is in presence.
Yeah,
Okay.
presence. Charm, perform, deceive.
And then do I have to say which one is like a hope and fear, or does it not matter for this kind
You
of
just
roll?
need to
The
know. It does matter. And you'll
Okay.
just tell him your total with hope or with fear, or if you got a crit, or
Those are the three options. Crit,
yeah, that's
with
it.
fear, or with hope.
Okay. So I got a 12 on the hope and a 9 on the fear.
So that would be a 17 with hope.
And then I have a +2 to my charm or my present.
19. That's really good.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I know that I gave you a wide range of space to check for me. This is a big path. I know. That's why it was a little dangerous. I will tell you that 4 of them can turn into very small critters and go through the air ducts. And they've been known to split up and then reconvene at a meeting point when the people who are more sneaky can get them through. Like it draws so much attention when you travel in a group of 12, but if you're traveling in a group of 8, it's a little bit less, 6 a little bit less. So, I will tell you that conventional means of travel, also the vent system. The vent system is big enough to hold pretty much most people, so I don't think you'd have an issue. They just, smaller, faster.
Celine,
understood.
I'll say right now that information is possibly more valuable than credits in this day and age, especially with the kind of work that we're going to be doing. But thank you for sharing that, and we will honestly go and we will check the vents, we'll check the whole area, and we will keep this on the down low from any of your um let's say competitors. Elias is like in his element right now. Like this is like what he does is talks to people.
Fantastic. Um, is there anywhere? Yeah, I think our best bet is to travel along the route. But is there any place that you could point out that was like the last stop, where what was the closest place you last heard it, or like last known location? I
They stopped
guess.
checking in with me after they passed the border into Zephys.
Understood. So maybe starting at Zephyrus is a right idea.
Maybe
Let's
half of us go the normal route, half of us go the air vents, just to like split up and cover the all grounds.
I mean, those that can
I thought
could.
about to go into an event.
I mean,
Yeah, I was
how
gonna say
many people?
who's small here.
Only one person I can think of.
I'm not
Who?
going by myself,
Pretty
guys.
sure we're all pretty big. Garu might be smaller.
We're just listening to the vents, and all we can hear is clang, clang, clang.
Garu is able to do the same thing that Prim can do, which is turn into small things as well.
Well, we
right,
have
yeah.
two people that can go into the vents, and everybody else can stay down. I think we should
Amy can do the mental connection thing.
um yeah, I think that might be our best bet, and we could try and cover as much ground as possible. And if you guys run into anybody in the vent, we can kind of meet up.
The code word for needing help is shouting really loudly, "Help!"
Hanga.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Parameters acknowledged.
I
who
like
wants
it.
to be in their head on like the ground team so that I can like let you know what's going on?
You can connect with me.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use my telepathy, please.
Yeah,
Hey Viz,
absolutely.
hey Viz, can you hear me? Can you hear me
Yeah,
now? Am I
I-
totally so loud in your head?
He
Whoa.
squints his eyes, and you can. He's thinking, "Yes, I can hear you." Actively thinking.
I'm gonna spend a hope to give Aelith extra armor. 1+1 armor.
Okay.
Thank you.
And that's just until our next rest. I assume we're in downtime right now, preparing, right?
Yeah, you can have downtime before you start getting onto this mission if you'd like to. Absolutely. So, for all of you who this is your first time playing, let me read off some of the downtime actions for a short rest for you. There's tend to wounds, clear stress, repair armor, and prepare. So, since some of you are new, you don't have to do any of that yet, but you can choose to prepare for the upcoming mission in whatever way you think that you would be preparing. Or if you have special moves for short rests and all that good stuff, now would be when we discuss that.
What does
Real
prepare
quick,
do?
how available is it for me to get either blood or bones right now? Since we're in like a black market, just like a little bit.
Uh,
I feel like bones easy, blood difficult. That's in my head, but Blue, you're the guy.
no, I would probably say that's true. Blood's probably harder to get.
It's
Okay,
just
do
so
you
I
want
can
to
make up some potions.
roll me 2d12 and I'll have two number thresholds for each thing.
It's a 9 hope.
You did not find either of those things today. I'm sorry. Not here.
Okay, I'll keep checking this. Fine.
I'm gonna pull up what prepare does for you because I was asked.
I think
I'm
it just
looking.
gives you 2 hope, but I'm not
Yeah.
positive.
Um
I also have battle ritual, um, which I feel like we kind of made a battle plan by uh splitting up and finding our way to the last scene, which would clear 2 stress and gain 2 hope.
Oh, nice. Yeah, when we're kind of making a battle plan now, ish.
Right.
Prepare. Describe how you prepare yourself for the path ahead, then gain a hope. If you choose to prepare with
A
one or more members of your party, you each gain 2
Ah,
hope.
yeah, that's what we're doing. So yeah, we're discussing what we're gonna do. I'm just like a guy that can help with magic from afar.
I got our back
I
no matter what.
I think this team could be pretty good for this kind of thing. It seems as though this is really dangerous, and I think we're all dangerous on our own right. And I think this will go well. I mean, I'm excited, guys. We're gonna do good.
this is
This
going to be
unit
so
is
good for my research
elected for
paper.
excited mode. I'm sorry, go ahead, Amy. Let me interrupt.
This is going to be so good for my research paper, like proper like in action.
No, there will be action, not inaction.
Is it my accent or you just is
Viz still
okay,
never went to school. Just putting that out there. He's like, what?
Look, there's only going to. I went into your accent. There's only gonna be 2 of you in the vent, so y'all need to really be careful, okay? Like if you run into a group of 4, like she was saying, Get the fuck out of there.
Oh no, I got some skills. I'm okay. Don't worry, Garu. I will totally protect you.
Registering skill level. Processing. No data found.
How big did you say the vents were?
How what? How tall?
Yeah, like how yeah.
Uh, most vents are about 4 to 5 feet wide because they carry a lot of air, a lot. There, some of them connect to giant air filtration fans that are placed up high and down low in the city, so that there's constant like recycling of all the smog that accumulates from the factories.
Dude, I'm just imagining those big like air, like the big vents from. You guys ever see Alien 3?
No,
It's been
Probably.
years.
I won't admit to it.
How
Listen,
much
that
hope
movie
did we
had some
start off with?
potential.
I've seen
I
an
have
alien
plenty of
take a 3
potential.
before.
Didn't live up to much of it. But yes, I know what you mean.
that is what they look like.
Ooh,
Most of
let's
them.
take a look.
If they branch off into buildings, sometimes they can get smaller and more narrow, more of the space of like a 1 to 2 foot range if they have to like go between things. But for a majority, the air is flowing through a vast, like big space powered by really big fans, which you have
Did you
no
post
guarantee
this?
whether they're on or not, and whether that'll affect how fast you travel in the vent.
You posted this somewhere? A
What did I
picture
post?
or something? You
No.
said that is what they look like.
Oh,
Game room live
somebody
chat.
else. Yeah, Game Room Live Chat has like a Bruce
Oh.
Willis gif.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Well,
have you
that's
ever seen
That's a normal
the play
yeah,
of
that's smaller than you were
Daggerheart?
describing.
It's just always what I imagine when
Like
someone
that,
says
but
they're
big.
calling it events.
Like that, but big.
Like
Gotcha.
that, but big. How much hope do you start off with? I believe it's in
2.
the character
You
too.
start with 2.
You start with 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you gain 1 every session. At the
Amazing.
start of the session, you get +1.
Oh, I didn't know that. I should have 1 more. Shit, I'm rolling in hope.
Um,
It's okay,
Can
because
you have more than what than the amount of diamonds we have on this sheet, or is there a hope cap?
The hope cap is the amount of
this whole
squares.
sheet, you can have up to 6 at a time.
Yeah, 6 is what
Okay.
I have. But there's some like abilities that'll give you an extra in like the future and stuff. So, or if you might
Gotcha,
have one
gotcha.
now. Like my subclass gave me an extra hit point box,
No, I don't have any of that. But is anybody really low on hope right now?
or my heritage start.
I'm all good on it.
Taylor, what
Did
class are
anybody say
you?
they're low? I'm a warrior.
Okay, your starting hit points are 6, and I'm trying to find the question that your damage threshold information because it's something and your armor combined.
Sorry.
Yep.
No, it's okay. I just went over this like couple days ago with Carl, and I already forgot where it was.
It's under the armor stuff.
It's under the armor stuff. Okay. Well, I know where that is, so go to the armor page really quick.
It says
Oh, while
where
we're
it is because I'm
preparing,
a clunky old trash can wearing heavy armor. So
can I open this new box I just bought and see what I got in there?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll for me. Okay.
12.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck yeah, dude. I'll get
This
to that in
dice been
2 seconds.
hitting tonight.
What's your armor, Taylor?
Unfortunately, I don't have that on here either.
Girl.
What the heck? I feel like I did this? So I
Should
feel
be
like
one
I'm
of the
on.
higher ones, like something strong.
Full plate, chainmail, leather, and gambeson. The full plate is 817 for the base thresholds. It gives you a -2 to evasion and -1 to agility because it's very heavy. Chainmail armor is 715. It's heavy. It gives you -1 to evasion. Leather armor is 6/13 with no feature. And gambeson armor is only 5
I
out of
see it.
over 11. Okay.
But it has +1 evasion.
I have chainmail.
You have chainmail.
715.
Okay, so those are your
Okay, but that
thresholds.
Okay.
So you put those in the
Sorry.
box next to your major and minor threshold. So if
Yeah.
it's 715, and if I hit you for 10 damage, you're going to take 2 HP. Or
Gotcha.
you're
Okay.
going to mark 1 armor slot and take no damage? No, take 1 less damage, right? Reducing the severity of the damage by 1 threshold. So if it was medium damage or heavy damage, you could take an armor slot and knock it down 1 if you wanted to. Or I guess,
Okay. And my armor is the base score of 4.
yeah, 4 armor
Okay.
slots. And then once those get damaged, you have to repair them during a rest
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But you'll only ever take 3 HP max
at a
at a
time.
time.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry, Nico. Let me go to the consumables page so that you can roll the.
Yeah, I get 2 of them.
Yeah.
Fucking sick as hell.
Okay, I'm on that page. Can you common is 1 or 2 d12. Roll me a d20. 2
A
d20s.
D20? 2
Yeah.
D20. Okay. My hope D20 is a 13. And my fear is an 18.
Okay. 13 is a potion of stability. You can drink this potion to choose 1 additional downtime move. And 18 is something called snap powder. Mark a stress and clear a hit point.
Nap powder.
Snap powder.
Sick. Yeah, they're both in my thing here. So I got them both in my inventory now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sick.
Nico's just collecting stuff.
Yeah, I love it being a hoarder.
Okay. Is there anything anybody else wants to do while they're preparing, even if it's just story wise? It doesn't even have to be a mechanic. If you do something story wise, it counts as being prepared.
I would like to do more of my little lullaby song. Just kind of to myself, like flitting around everybody to try and like include them in it, I guess. If that's okay.
That's so
What
cute.
does that
I love
do?
that.
It's beautiful.
It doesn't do
Oh,
anything.
okay.
It just okay. So I come here. Like I don't want to like make it super obvious because it's not like a big thing here. It's basically like a little prayer just to like keep us all safe.
Okay.
But people like really don't like the gods around here, so I try to keep it like a little bit quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it sound like? Is there something similar?
So it's pick like your favorite lullaby basically, and that's what it sounds like. But it sounds like Gaelic, almost.
Nice.
So like it doesn't make any sense to you, but it's a really nice melody, I guess. And I'm doing like as I'm flying about, I'm doing like small dance moves and stuff like that to like go along with it. Basically just circling everybody to like be like this guy, I want this one
You're like
like
sprinkling
protected as
fairy dust
well.
like Tinkerbell. You're like, and you can fly now. And you can fly now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think as a downtime activity thing, I think Vissel just kind of wants to check in with Elias and like make sure he's doing okay. Like, is there anything he's worried about? I just want to be able to like reassure him because this is his first time doing this kind of thing.
Uh,
So,
uh, Elias is good. I mean, if you wanted to like play that out a little bit, that's fine.
yeah, no, just a little.
Yeah.
So like maybe while I mean, do we all separate and say that we're gonna like reconvene, or like are we all just kind of like walking? Like, do we? Is there anything that we could all agree upon on like our like getting there, like what we're doing currently?
I mean, I figured everybody was like preparing in their own way before we get like head off to the.
That's fair. Maybe we go back to the radio station for just a bit, I guess. Um, then he'd be like, "Yeah." So getting back there, just would just be like, hey Elias, I just wanted to check in with you. Like, obviously, I know this is all like kind of sudden. I know you've been working with me for just a little bit. You did all right on your first broadcast, but I just want to see, how are you doing? Are you okay?
I I think I'm doing a lot better now. I was nervous during the broadcast. I wasn't talking to someone like directly. Um, I think it helps when seeing what we're doing is helping someone, and I'm doing good.
If you think about it, when we're doing radio, you are still just talking to someone, like, but you're talking to someone everywhere. Anybody who's listening, you're talking to them. If that helps, it kind of helps me a little.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see it as like I guess we'll be talking to someone, everyone. So, um, yeah, I'm doing all right. I think I'll be okay. I'm a little nervous about, you know, if we end up having to hurt some people, but I think making sure that we are seen as reliable is more helpful than um what I think might be not necessary for this mission, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point. Um, Also, just so you know, um, we don't just because we have to hurt people doesn't mean we have to kill people. Sometimes you just gotta hurt somebody enough to scare them, get them to go away.
Yeah,
At least
that
I
was
like
kind
to
of my
think so.
plan.
Okay. Do you want to jam out for a sec before we get going?
Yeah, let's pop on a nonstop broadcast. That way we can see if anybody calls in or um
You have like a
just
radio answering
give some
machine.
people some music while
Yeah,
we're
let's
out.
let's get the music on, and we'll just have the broadcast going, and maybe we can do some talking once we get done. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's go, Riddle Rune.
Have y'all heard that song that's like sitting? Sitting is the opposite of standing.
Sitting is the opposite of running around.
You know
I
Yeah,
made Alex learn that song.
that?
I started
That's what I
singing
heard
it
in
and he
my
was
head
like, "Hey, what
after
the
the
fuck
music.
are you saying?" Sitting is the opposite of running around.
That's
yeah,
so good.
that's it for me. And then I think wherever we decided to meet back up again, um, to head off to the first stop, then that's where I would go.
Yeah, I think I wanted to meet up. We probably said to meet up at like the last known place that they were seen or reported in from.
So between domes, there's or between not between domes. I'm so sorry. Between cities, there's kind of like border patrol, and that they just kind of like look at you, and then you're allowed to go in. And if you're carrying like a giant bloody chainsaw, they probably won't let you into the city, and then otherwise you're just kind of let through. So there's like a station that you can meet at just to pass through, and it's not like insane security. They're just kind of going, "You're not trying to blow us up right now, right? Okay, cool."
We can avoid that if we need to, though.
You
Right?
could. You could.
Yeah.
You specifically could go underground or lead the rest of people underground as well, which would completely avoid the overground railway system cart checkpoint.
It's just gonna take a lot longer.
It would take a little longer.
Sometimes a longer path is a better one.
Let's hit the tunnels.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go to the tunnels.
Okay, watch out for these little white freaks with like gems in their eyes. Just don't. If you see one, don't engage with it. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
If you see a little white freak with gems in his eyes, just don't engage with it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Vissel,
Yeah.
do we eventually like learn what language he's speaking, or like we just kind of get it?
You'll just pick it up. You'll pick it up.
Okay.
Mungus has a very particular pattern of speech. It's just who he is.
It's a goblin accent.
Oh, it's just an accent. Okay.
He got the goblin accent from his mom and the deep voice from his dad.
Yeah. And combined together, it's like, oh.
Okay. If you all agree to reconvene at the same area after preparing, we're gonna introduce this tunnel space between domes. Mungus, do you have an idea of what these tunnels and sewers that you travel through on occasion look like?
I think for this, we're gonna stay out of the sewers. We're gonna go to the old mines.
Oh.
Where like the war happened and all that. And where those like weird albino freaks are, But we're gonna avoid them and just try to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And then what about those who are going in the vents?
Well, that's after we get there, right?
Yeah, you have to get there first.
We're gonna get there
Gotcha.
and then
Okay.
split up.
Because
Yeah.
I think the idea is that like you're running at the same time, but one of you's taking one path and the other's taking the other. So you're like going the same direction at the same time with correlating vent systems and tunnels.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. I like that.
Okay. Do
I
we
feel like
have
Garo would be trying to engage stealth mode and just like failing spectacularly. Can I roll to see if he can like try to get there without attacking?
if you want to get there sneaky, yeah.
All right. What's that? A D12?
2d12. You're gonna roll
2d12.
2d12, and then you could argue finesse or agility for me if you tell me how. Finesse is for hide, but agility is for maneuvering and sprinting. So if you're just trying to go like really fast and sneaky, or if you're trying to be like super quiet.
I feel like he's trying to pull a Kung Fu Panda stealth mode. So let's see. I would argue. Well, it's a +0 either way, so it
Okay.
doesn't really matter.
Okay, doesn't matter, yeah.
So 2d12, and
Yep.
then
Add
can
them
I
together
apply?
and tell me which rolls higher, the hope die or the fear die.
Okay. Hope die, and do I get for the inanimate disguise with that the thing we discussed yesterday? Would that apply here since he's like trying to be a trash can?
Are you still a trash can?
I
Are
was
you a
thinking he could like
walking
try to.
trash can?
I think so.
Are you Toy Storying when they're like under the fucking like road cones?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
So
The
successfully,
inanimate
that would be
disguise.
slow as fuck. But also you'd be the size of a trash can that's walking. So interpret that how you will towards your stealth roll. I think a walking trash can is weirder than a robot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that might
Yeah,
draw more attention.
He's not very smart at this point, but let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, so hope is a 7. Fear is that rolled off the desk. Fear is a 10. Okay.
Oh no! Giving blue ammunition.
I'll take
17
that.
with fear.
Yeah, 17 with fear. 17 was your DC that I actually had. Meets it, beats it. So, you feel like nobody's looking at you. You feel pretty confident that nobody's looking at you as you trash can through the city.
Flying all the way across. That's where the species name comes from. It's this guy's actions. Oh my god. Yeah, so he's just like clanking around. Have you guys seen that meme of like the paladin trying to stealth and it's just like a robot with like clanky parts like spinning around?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he sounds like. So I'll leave that up to you, Blue, how much attention he grabs on the way.
Brother, you can't succeed and then tell me you're the loudest person in the town. That's wild. I'm so glad nobody
I'm not
noticed me.
saying-
However, I do sound like a pile of silverware going down the stairs.
I was going for a Looney Tunes effect. I was not expecting this to work. So
Okay.
maybe he just leaves like a really confused line of bystanders.
Yeah, nobody seems to care. Maybe that's what you get out of
Okay.
it. People look, but nobody cares. They probably just think you're
I'll
a
take
kid.
it. I'll take it.
Okay. Um, I would say that just like normal travel to a place probably isn't something that I'm gonna have all of you roll like a combined stealth for. Mungus knows where he's going. He's pretty familiar with this sort of situation. And then the place that you arrive at is, in case you haven't been informed about the city lore for whatever reason, you weren't there or you just don't remember. There's an old section of mines that was completely stripped of all of its natural resources, and it used to contain a well of fresh water that the middle of the city could draw from. And then it ran dry. And a couple decades ago, there was the water wars where people were fighting over access to free, clean water. And since then, this mine shaft has basically been closed off and abandoned, but people can regularly use it for travel since there's not a lot going on. However, there is things down there. There's stuff. That's what happens when you leave a place
Yeah.
abandoned. So there's stuff down there.
Those hills have eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
And
Have
a
y'all watched
lighthouse.
Fallout recently?
I've watched the
Not the
first
newest
2
episode.
episodes of the new season.
Oh, dude, the death claws are crazy. Like into the
So fucking good. I didn't
oh
realize that they were based on Teresks.
oh yeah, right? Yeah.
Okay. How do you
Not that
guys?
there's any of those in these tunnels.
No, 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 no,
Oh
no. Don't even worry
Not
about it, man. Okay. How do you split up? Is it team druid and then team tunnel?
I mean, I think we're just splitting up by who can fit in the vents, right? Or no, that's after you said.
Yeah, so most of you can fit through the vents is the thing, but those two specifically can get through the smaller portions of the vents with ease because they can be small. So any of you could go, but if there's like a room that you wanted to get to or a building that you wanted to squeeze into, it would be more difficult for a full size humanoid. But it's
But they're going to
possible.
be relatively following us just in the vents, right?
Yeah, yep. And
Yeah.
Aelith has a bond with Vistal, so those are the two captains of the two teams. Aelith is definitely going vents. Vistal's definitely going tunnels with Mungus because Mungus has to guide him. So everybody else can go where they want to.
I'm gonna stay on the ground team mostly because Elias is like 6'7".
Yeah, of course he
Yeah.
is.
Very tall.
Okay, well then I would absolutely just start scouring the area, following along the route, looking for any sort of clues, keeping in communication with Aelith, and relaying as much information back and forth as we possibly can. Is there anything that I can roll to see how well I do searching along the route?
Instinct. Roll me an instinct check.
What are your experiences, Alex?
You're not talking.
My experiences are, um, shoot,
Anybody else can also do this, but he asked first.
losing my mother. She died from a sickness, source sickness, which is just like being able to spot out when someone has a sickness due to magical reasons.
Yeah, or just knowing about magic in
Yeah,
general with
yeah.
it. Yeah, I get it.
And then running my information brokering business to make money for my radio station, which is kind of using it as like, oh, I have a lot of information, or I might know certain people might have better
Ah,
information,
okay, okay.
knowledge checks, that kind of thing.
Cool, cool. Just wanted to
Um,
know.
yeah. So given that, I will roll instinct to perceive, sense, and navigate along the route.
Yeah, I
You
just
just want
want
me
you
to.
to fail. Yeah.
You just want me to fail.
I would love
understand.
if you failed this.
Folded.
Well, I did in fact get a 12 with fear.
A 12 with fear. Okay. So a 12 with fear will tell you that there's a clear line of footprints in recently upturned soft dust and dirt on the ground. But there's a lot of footprints. But they're all going in the same direction.
I will communicate that back to Aelith that I have found a lot of footprints that are all heading in the same direction. Is there anything that you found up there? And this whole time he's like closing his eyes and thinking really hard.
That's so funny.
Is there anything that I found up here?
Do you and Garu want to roll instinct checks for me?
Do either of you have experiences that would help you with this?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I have the like AI machine learning thing, but I don't think that would work this quickly. So no.
Well, I rolled a 15 fear, sorry.
I rolled a 1 on hope. That feels bad. Okay. And so 11 with fear.
So a 14 and an 11. Okay. A 14 will
15, sorry.
Okay,
I
no,
forgot
a
to add
15
the instinct.
no worries. That's great. That's great actually. A 15 will show you that there are dents in the vent, really shallow dents, like something maybe was like dropped onto it a little hard, or somebody had really heavy footfalls that are pretty close. Small thing making light dents, but must have been pretty heavy if it's making dents in this vent. And it's following the same path that Vistal has pointed out to you.
Yeah, there are vent ends up here, going the same way as I think you guys are going, so we're going to keep following, I guess.
Understood. We're gonna keep following these, and if there's any drop off or any point where you can see us, maybe we need to reconvene. I'm not sure, but let's keep following this path. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 rolls for each group to get to the next place, to keep on the footprints that you see and to keep track of the dents that you see. And then if we manage to keep them the whole way through, amazing, until you find whatever you need to find. And if we don't, we'll approach that when we get there. Does somebody from Team Ground want to volunteer to roll first for me?
What kind of role is this? I just want to make sure I don't have any like.
This would be anything that would involve focusing, navigating, or investigating, but you have to argue for why you're using that specific skill. So if you're really good at like looking for shit, you can just stare at the tracks and follow them and hope that you can keep track of them. If you're really good at fucking smelling people, I don't know. Just let me know. Whatever you want to
No.
roll for that out of your skills.
My analyze and comprehend is a +1.
Okay.
Would I be able to like analyze the footprints and footpaths and see how long like or like how old they are and kind of keep with the track?
Yeah, and if you roll a crit, I'll even tell you who they belong to.
Oh, sick, nasty, gnarly. All right.
These footprints are Jensen's.
Nope, that's a 6 + 1, 7.
There's a lot
With
of people
with
here.
hope.
With hope or fear?
With hope.
Hey, Mark, I hope
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
we're gonna need him.
You're pretty sure they keep going where your footprints are going, but everybody's wearing different shoes and it kind of just looks like a track. You're like, okay,
Okay.
probably this way. Not bad, not bad. Okay. First threshold met for Team Ground. Does Team Vent want to go, please? I need Amy or Carl to roll 2d12 for me and argue for probably instinct or knowledge.
I'll do instinct because I got a higher score on that one.
Sure.
There's hope and fear again, right?
Yep.
Okay. 6 with hope and 7 with fear, so that's an 11 with fear.
13.
13. Well,
Amy wins.
13 with what?
no,
Amy?
7 plus 6 is
I meant,
13,
like,
not 11.
7.
Oh,
Okay, Team
That's so
Vent,
funny.
I'm a fucking
you.
accountant. God damn it.
It's fine. It's totally
It
fine.
turns out all of those years of me dealing blackjack comes in real fucking handy when it's adding 2 weird numbers together.
Sorry, Alex just got a phone call. One moment, please.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
He had a job
Don't even
interview,
joke
and
about
it's
that. I
his,
hate those
it's his
calls.
recruiter. I can hear him talking about the job offer.
Oh, nice, sick. Oh, fuck yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah. I hope it's better than this shitty job he had.
I'm gonna pause the recording for just a minute.